Culo.
A lot's happened since yesterday.
Like this.
Yeah. We take natural American age, we flip it down. They don't know, but we know. That whole shit fucking
Fuck you, Edge.
Yeah. Oh, I fucking love that dude's work. In a big bad way.
No, that was funny because I'm telling you, dude, that's from experience, man. Because I hung out at Starbucks for a long time, and I knew a couple of Russian guys, and they used to play chess. That was their thing, and I played chess at that time, so I used to play against them. And you know, it was a toss up. Sometimes they would win, sometimes I would win.
Right.
Those guys were pretty good though, and they were pretty hardcore about it. And man, one day he's not bullshitting with that skit he's talking about. He's all they're like fucking serious all the fucking time. I could barely make those motherfuckers crack a smile, man. And I tried, man. I tried.
The whole let's all go get coffee, 12 of us.
Yeah, I know that part was fucking funny. Fuck your bike. Some shit.
I know. So what is this shit? This asshole shit. He's talking about the car, the coffee.
Fuck you on the ride. Fuck you, roller coaster. I follow you.
No, the roller coaster. You do the loop-de-loop.
I see you loop-de-loop. Fuck you, loop-de-loop. I'm just like, oh my God. That guy's
Holy
fucking
shit.
hilarious, dude. I love that special. That's
crap.
my favorite one by him. He's done some really good ones other than that, but that one's my favorite by far.
Isn't that the one where he like equates? He equates.
I forget what it's called. But that's the one where he does the whole.
Was that Man on Fire?
Cuban, everybody's Cuban.
Ringing,
You know?
ging, ring.
All the time in their heads. Culo.
Holy shit. I think that might just be our intro, dude. Holy fuck.
That would be a good intro.
Nope, that's it. I just decided it. Just literally that and then smack.
Are you recording this?
Oh, I've been recording this since we were fucking it up. Hell yes, dude.
Shit,
I've learned the hard way. Always fucking record, man. Because this is
We
also
are in fucking trouble.
well, oh, dude, and this is also clip material, man. I can clip this shit into like, oh, here's 20 seconds of
shit.
Ralph. Episode 40 back. Just go.
Just going. I'm just like. You know what I mean? And I got like the sombrero on and shit. I don't know who you are, Clint Eastwood, but I'm a B movie actor. I don't get paid enough to play a Spaniard. I can't even talk. I'm all play a Spaniard.
Dude, that's like what was the guy? I don't even know his name, but the guy who played did you see Hateful Eight? The Tarantino flick?
Yes.
God, Senor Bob, man. Oh my God.
Bob. That's it. Okay, I shit you not. I played this video game on here. Here, let me look. It's called Into the Dead 2.
Okay.
And it's one of those games on your phone. One of those apps that you download for free and then you end up spending money on. You get frustrated because you can't pass certain levels.
Shout out to microtransactions.
I know, right? So anyway, but it's a fun game. You know, you're shooting up zombies and it's like really fast paced. Well, anyways, they have these companions, they call them, and they're animals, they're dogs, basically. Well, actually, there's dogs, there's wolves, there's a bear. There's a tiger. They've got like all kinds.
So it's like whoever you want to have your spirit animal be.
Well, there's mostly dogs as your companions, but as you go through certain levels, you can get the grizzly bear, and you can get well, actually, there's a Doberman Pinscher with its little kid, and it's like trained. It's pretty cool, man. It's a fun game.
But
it's
Into the Dead?
Game. Into the Dead 2, because there is an Into the Dead 1.
Okay.
And it's by the same people. I think they're called Pickpock. Shout out to them. They made a very cool game.
Yeah, not an ad. Not an ad, just cool game.
Yeah, exactly. So, but there's this one dog, and he's a German Shepherd, and he's like the biggest savior. So like certain animals will, if you get grabbed by a zombie,
Right.
they'll come and bite them. You know what I mean? And so there's a tiger that does it, and then this dog, it's a German Shepherd, and he's the highest percentage savior. So I called him Senior Bob.
Did you really? Based off that?
I have no idea why, but that's what because you get to name him.
Yeah.
And I named him Senior Bob. And I just was thinking about that movie and going. Yeah.
I just got done watching Hateful Eight, the extended director's cut on Netflix.
That's such a good movie.
It's so, the ending is so absurd and so out there, but the entire movie is so well done. Like the acting in it and everybody involved, you just can't help but want to watch them.
We were just me and Lisa were just on a freaking what would you call that? What do you call it when you watch a bunch of movies in a row?
Oh, you were binge watching some shit?
Yeah, we were binge watching basically Quentin Tarantino films.
Oof.
So we did a pretty deep dive, I think. I mean, because we covered the first ones he did, like Reservoir Dogs.
Nice.
Pulp
Fiction.
We did not watch Pulp Fiction, but I've seen that so many times.
They play it to death. It's probably on right now.
Indigenous Bastards.
Inglourious Bastards.
Oh, Inglourious.
I love that fucking movie, dude.
Indigenous. No, Inglourious.
Gear down, dude.
All right. Yeah. Take it easy, buddy. Okay. It's your wife.
I think Marlon Brando got canceled for that at one point in his time.
Oh shit, man. Well. Anyways, no, Glorious Bastards. What else did we watch? Shit.
I love, dude. That movie was one of the first.
It's one of my favorites.
It climbed fast.
The Django Unchained, that was a good one too.
Django Unchained was pretty good.
That one. Oh, that's right, Django Unchained. But that one is in my opinion is pretty good. The first time I saw it, I liked it, but I think the second time I saw it recently, I liked it way more. I thought I got into it.
Right.
Like, oh, this is really cool.
Did you see
it's a trip, man.
Did you see the new one?
Trip.
The one with about like the
Hollywood?
Hollywood one? Yeah.
Yeah. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Yeah. I saw it, man. There was a lot of controversy about the Bruce Lee scene. And I don't know. I didn't think it was that bad.
I haven't seen it yet.
Didn't. Oh, you haven't seen it?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Well, spoiler.
Go for it. No, I've heard that multiple times. Even I guess Tarantino was on Rogan just recently and they had to comment about it.
They talked about it. Yeah.
And mad props because he's like, unless you're Bruce Lee's family, eat a dick. Basically, is what he said. It's like, I gotta respect it, man.
No, for sure. Well, I mean, I don't really think if you see the movie, when you see the movie, you should see the movie.
Yeah,
it's really cool, man. It's a trippy take on reality versus some form of fantasy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's kind of, they come together in that film because there's a lot of reality in that film. But there's a lot of fantasy that's
that's what I never understood about everybody getting pissed off about that part though, because it's like Tarantino has like a comic book universe. I mean, he made a movie where, it's been long enough. We all know. And if you haven't seen Inglourious Bastards, mute it now. We already know he makes a movie where they fucking off Hitler like in a most egregious manner. Like we win.
Oh yeah.
So why were they getting pissed that he had a weird caricaturized view of Bruce Lee in his universe? They're like, oh, he's an asshole. It wasn't the real Bruce Lee. It wasn't based off, I don't know. That's how I took it.
I don't know if you've seen the scene or not.
I've seen little bits of it. He's very like arrogant and like just a douche.
Yeah. So yeah, he acts he acts kind of arrogant.
Yeah.
But here's the thing with that. And I think we've already touched on this in one of our other episodes. Or maybe you and I have just talked about it on a personal level. It takes a certain amount of arrogance to push forward and get things going, get things done.
Yeah.
If you don't have a certain amount of, it's not really ego. And it's not really arrogance, but
That
it
was going to be
kind
my
of
question.
is.
It's like
Yeah.
people who aren't in there perceive it as arrogant because you're
Confidence,
focused.
but it's a confidence and a focus that can be perceived as arrogance.
Well, I think it is. I
Or
think to
cockiness,
I
you know
think
what
to
I
some
mean?
extent it is because I mean, when
I mean, to
Tarantino
be a
does some
fighter,
shit.
you have to be a fighter, you have to be cocky to a certain degree.
Yeah, but when anybody who talks about like Tarantino or a fighter like that, they always go, "Oh man, he's ballsy," and it's like, well, it is a form of arrogance. Like he had the arrogance in his art to go, "I'm gonna do this and fuck everybody."
No,
You
but I'm
gotta
talking
be
about
able to step away from that.
I'm talking about Bruce Lee, man. Bruce
Oh,
Lee had to
I
be
thought you were talking
arrogant.
about Tarantino.
No,
Mm.
Bruce Lee had to be arrogant, is what I meant.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, he had to be a little bit on the egotistical, cocky edge to a certain degree. Because you got to remember, he was only 5'7", which is how tall I am.
Yeah.
And I'm 160 pounds. He was like 135.
Right.
You know what I mean? He ranged from 125 to 135, according to all the books I've read. But I'm a fan.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a fan of his films. I thought what the stuff that he did was really cool. You know what I mean? And whether or not you believe that he was a true badass is another thing. But this film by Tarantino did not portray him as weak. So, and it may have portrayed him as being a little bit arrogant or cocky, but I think that he kind of was that way. And I think a lot of people knew it. And
Yeah.
I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that that's what he was. He was a warrior, man. He was a little man in a big man's soul.
And not only that, but not like you said, he was a small, but he was also an Asian American at a time where that was not a good thing to be. You know, I mean, all of the racism and the hate and all the shit he had to put up with. You have to have some arrogance to go, not only that, but fuck you, white boy. I'm going to go right over here and tell you not only that, but I'm better than you. I'm going to do it better than you. I'm going to make more money than you. Fuck you guys. You got to have that. Yeah.
Did you hear that story about how he scared the shit out of the guy? What's his name? It's gonna bug me. Guy that played Robin in the original Batman television series. With
Burt Ward.
Burt
Ward.
There is it's on YouTube. I've seen it. This one guy that was working with him, I believe it was the guy that played the Green Hornet.
I can't think of his name.
Mm-hmm. He was working with Bruce Lee, and Bruce Lee played Kato, right? So there was a movie or something like that they were making with Batman and Robin, and they were going to bring in, I don't know if it was an episode or a television movie or what, but they brought the two together, the Green Hornet and Kato.
Oh, okay.
And Batman and Robin.
Right.
And there's a scene where they're fighting all these people, and they go and they fight each other. And it's, of course, it's close, but they were like, yeah, Batman and Robin are going to win. Well, apparently there was a lot of shit talking going on at that time by Burt Ward about Bruce Lee.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess Bruce Lee showed up on set or something and confronted him. And they said Bruce Lee was he could be very intimidating. And I guess he intimidated the shit out of him.
Oh, I can imagine.
You know what I mean?
I could
Robin
imagine.
was pissing his pants, man. You know what I mean? He really was. His little fucking, what do they call those
little tights?
Fucking tights. Yeah, he had fucking tights. Back then they had tights, you know what I mean? So it's like, yeah. No, but apparently that was the case. He scared the crap out of him. And they had to convince Burt Ward that he wasn't going to hurt him while they were doing it. Bruce Lee wasn't going to, purposely that. Because I guess Bruce Lee had that, a little bit of that, you know what I mean? People would say
attitude.
that about him. Well, no, people would say that about him. He had a bad reputation, I guess, for doing that, for not respecting the stuntman and actually connecting when he should have pulled his punch.
Oh, okay.
Whatever.
Right.
So that was a lot of what was said. And a lot of people go along with it and say that that's actually true. There's some stuntmen that talk about it. You can find it out too.
Yeah.
But I just thought it was pretty interesting. I think Bruce Lee had to be the way he had to be, and that's all
Right.
there was to it. So I don't take it in an offensive way and looking at Bruce Lee as a bad person in any shape or form. And the movie does not make him out to look weak.
No.
It just makes Brad Pitt look pretty badass. That's all.
Well, and even Tarantino, when he was talking to Rogan, mentioned something to the effect of like he didn't even imply that that character was a better fighter. He implied that he just got the better of him in that situation. Like he just tricked him. And so he's like, I don't know why everybody got mad at me.
Kind of ends in a tie almost.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's like Bruce Lee gets the first shot in. Tarantino said that he did that because he had to test what he had. Take your best shot.
Yeah.
Try that again, kind of thing. Then he knows how to deflect it,
Right.
which makes sense. If that's how you want to test somebody.
And it's
That's
and
their
it's
skill.
crazy in certain situations if you get somebody who legitimately is a professional and thinks, oh, this person's nothing, and they go try it again, they'll do the move again just to prove they could do it. So if you know, so he had a point in that sense, but yeah, I agree. I never understood why they got pissy about that particular fake character.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's fake character based on a
Yeah.
real life person. But honestly, there's plenty of that in the movie.
Yeah.
They go over the whole Manson murders and stuff like that. That was all bullshit because they win. In that
Do they?
movie. Yeah, they fucking win. The good guys win. They fucking don't get killed by the Manson people. So it's pretty crazy. I know that's a spoiler. Sorry, guys, but you know what?
It's been long enough, people. It's been long
Yeah.
enough.
That movie's been out for a while. So.
Oh, shit.
So what else is going on, dude? We were down for a hot minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have returned. It feels great. I've missed this, man.
Yeah, so do I, dude. I miss it
Oh.
too.
Yeah.
Cheers to us.
Cheers to us. You have better shit than I do. Bing.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, you know what? It's my day off. I got sick the other day. This was you had to push me on this one because I was dragging my feet, kicking and screaming. It's just too much work and no play makes
Oh, yeah,
Ralph a
no.
dull boy.
Fucking
you know
A,
what I
dude.
mean? So
Fucking
it's,
A.
it is what it is. So right now I'm relaxing and enjoying my time with my friend and my co-host. A lot's happened since yesterday. Cheers, everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. I know there's a lot of craziness going around the pandemic, and, maybe COVID-19 with this new Delta strain, and possibly the mask mandate coming back into effect, and who knows what else is going to follow. What are your thoughts, dude?
Dude, none of it makes sense anymore. I mean, once again, it seems like they're panicking. You're going to have more people not believe because of other shit. I don't understand it. I don't think the masks make sense. I've always been from the jump. I was just simple. Just go with the flow. Don't try not to get hurt. Try not to get sick. Do what you truly believe is right. That's the best we can hope for anybody.
You do. You have to.
Yeah.
Um,
I was hoping it would got better. I mean, shit. As you know, we're doing this episode right now. I'm gonna be in Kentucky pretty soon. Me and my wife are going out into Kentucky for a while. So your boy's gonna be traveling soon. And now I'm like, oh good, now we gotta wear masks and the entire time we're on the plane, we gotta put that shit on. And I'm like,
it's gonna get weird. You see that's what I'm saying is when you're constantly in the public like that.
Yeah.
Now lately I'm going to admit publicly that I got the vaccination.
Yeah.
Both shots.
same.
And I did it for the sake of being able to see my mother, you know what I mean, who is much older and her health is sketchy at best.
Yeah.
So, it was one of those things. My wife wanted to do it. She had her reasons. And so I said, you know what, let's just do it. And we did it. And I'm glad we did. But the fact that we have to go back to wearing masks kind of sucks.
It just makes no sense. That's
fact
my
that we
thing.
Make it shut down again is damn right depressing.
Yeah. I agree. I'm still clinging that it's just going to be a mask thing. They're going to do some shit, whatever. I mean, I don't like, I understand there's a lot of people who who think, you know, oh, this is a control move, or this is, you know, I just try to cling to, you know, just take care of yourself. Take care of the people around you the best you can.
Yeah.
I mean,
could be. I mean, that wouldn't be anything new in our history.
No,
You know
it
what
could,
I mean?
it could be, but
Not really. But I mean, if it's, I don't want to go down rabbit holes. You know what I mean?
no,
But
there's no reason to.
yeah, conspiracy theories and all that stuff is all fine and well, and some of them, you know, have a certain amount of merit to them for sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know if I want to take a dive into this. It's worldwide. It's not just national.
Well, and that's my thing is, you know, they're doing the control argument and stuff like that. And it's like, it may or may not be. That's not for me to decide. That's for each person to decide and make their choice. That's it. I mean, I don't like it. My logical brain tells me, you done told us if you get the vaccine, we don't need to wear masks. And now you're telling us we need to wear masks. So what am I supposed to believe at this fucking point? It doesn't make sense. Huh?
You said you're getting ready to go to Kentucky. I can tell you're done.
You done fucked up. Go on and get. I'm working on it.
You gotta do it deeper, bro. Think about Daryl.
Oh, shout out to Daryl.
Daryl.
Bend it.
Who you banging?
Who you banging? Crazy motherfucker. But yeah, anyways.
This will be the one episode that he watches.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Probably too, huh? So anyways, long story short, I mean, in the bottom of my heart, people, you're our crew. We care about you. Take care of one another. But at the bottom line, do I care whether you decide to get the vaccine or not? No. Do what you're going to do. Do what you think is best. Just take care of each other. I would prefer you do the best that's best for everybody, because me and my brother here have some plans that are coming. We have some things we're working on, and I really would like to get out sometime to see y'all. And this shit don't work for me. So let's work it out so we can start getting out and hanging out and going to clubs and doing some shit that we have shown up, because I got content plans that include less than Zoom calls. So please, whatever that means to you to get us to be able to go out and hang out with you all, let's do that. That's what I think.
COVID-19 needs to go on and get.
You need to gear down, COVID-19. You and your big city thoughts, COVID-19. We don't want you here.
Yeah, that was a first. You heard it here, people.
Actually, it wasn't a first. Remember the religious dude. Holy shit, dude.
All right, enough of that shit.
So you can see, people, a lot's too much at this point has happened since yesterday. We have hit critical mass. So let me give you guys a quick brief to speed what the fuck happened. So about whenever all hell broke loose, we were scheduled to do we were doing a marathon day. We had two separate, I mean, for us, we had two separate full-on interviews. I mean, we were going to interview two separate bands and go down. We had a lot of content planned to record.
That's right. We had two separate bands we were going to, and then we also had the TV show thing with
yes, with the Escape From special, which is still in the works. We have nothing. Here's the one thing, people. Steve and Stacy, shout out, much love. We're with you. Love you guys.
Thinking about Steve a lot.
Thinking about Steve a lot. Absolutely.
Going through a lot, so.
But we had these things planned. We had everything set up, and literally what? No, not what. Literally the time I'm ready to go in and start the recording, my computer decides to update and boot all of my recording peripherals and everything that makes this show go. Just decides it doesn't want to work it anymore. And it took me quite a long time, as you guys can imagine, to figure it out. Imagine the time.
Beat me to the punch.
I knew I saw it coming.
You must have trained with Apollo.
We've been hanging out too long, dude. I can see your.
Like,
Matrix that shit.
Oh man, he beat me.
I saw you still go up there and you're like, oh.
I raised an eyebrow and we're like, uh-oh, he's either gonna do Jack Nicholson right now, or So,
What would that be like?
I sure
Imagine.
do love these guys. Just imagine.
There it is.
He's got that crazy fucking look, dude. That was his whole career, dude.
Oh,
I love
fucking A,
that
dude.
fucking guy, man.
It's
I
like,
don't
dude,
do
what
him
did you
justice,
make?
But that guy was great.
It's like, what did you make your living doing? He just looks at you and, you know, gives you those eyebrows. You're like, done. Enough said, bro. Got you. But at the end of the day, it was probably close to, at this point, it was close to 15 hours worth of straight work to get the rig up and running again. I'm not going to get into why it doesn't matter, but
that's tough.
It's tough. The fact is, we had to eat a large bag of dicks that day and tell people that we're here, but we can't do anything. And then everything just kind of shut down. We had to figure it out. And, you know, we're not going to get into it here because I got too much shit. I've got planning for trips and being out. So, but we got some things we're going to discuss, and we had some shit to work out amongst our overall collective. So we've had a lot has happened since yesterday, ladies and gentlemen, but we move forward. We take care of each other, and that's what we're here to do. So I am so fucking excited to be back. That's all I can say. I mean, it just feels good to be back.
It's good to be back. It's good to be back.
It really showed how much I wanted to do this. Because like every week I couldn't do it. I'm like, motherfucker, I'm letting them down. Motherfucker, fix this. I got to do this. And then it's like, man, I want to talk about. Oh, I can't talk about it. You know, it was that. I was having withdrawals.
I mean, we're still just getting started, really. But at the same time, there are people that are checking it out.
Yeah, and I know, but that's just my brain. I just, you know.
Oh, for sure.
I mean,
but I'm stoked because we got some cool episodes that we've got in the works. And well, the next episode after, I don't know, was that the plan we were going to air?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This one first. Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah. So yeah, go ahead and tell them what we're doing. Yeah, that's the plan.
So this episode is the return of A Lot's Happened Since Yesterday, and also we have another episode coming up with the band Alice. So we're excited about that.
That show was so much fun, dude.
Yeah,
we did it.
It's not really a band; it's a collective. But
it's everything. They are so inspiring. You people, you guys need to check it out. It's
going to be a cool episode. You got to check it out, and you got to check them out. And so we'll have that coming up there. So I'm looking forward to that.
We had a whole Brady Bunch thing going on, dude.
I did check out.
Did you watch it? Yeah.
It was funny. But you know, we had to get ready for this, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to come back to this. But yeah, I was like, oh my god, that's fun.
So that's the plan.
Looking forward to it. That's the plan.
Yeah, that's what's coming.
And we got some other stuff coming too. We got plenty of people that we're gonna have on the show. Guess we're gonna be doing more of Listen to the Record and Radio God Reacts.
Yep.
There's gonna be a lot. So
I'm gonna assume correctly. We'll just say that Mark goes out of his way to listen to our shows. So Mark, we ain't forgot about you. I had to get the rig up and running, brother. I'm gonna hit you up soon. He heard that, right? But yeah, no, all of that stuff's coming back. We legitimately just couldn't do it. I had to get a workaround, and thank God I didn't have to figure out how to buy another fucking system. I was afraid that's what was coming. But no, we are up and running.
We're back, and looking forward to sharing some fun episodes with you guys.
Yes.
And, if you guys are if you guys are into it and you guys like what we're putting out there, we would appreciate you guys show us some support. Not only help us to spread the word about the podcast, but also if you can support us on any level by donating and helping us to continue to do this, because it does take a certain amount of work. It takes a certain amount of time and effort, and it takes a certain amount of genius by Senior Cody. So
I don't know about the genius part, but it does take a lot of time.
And it takes money too, you know what I mean? Because you got to get the rig and the gear and stuff like that.
Yeah, it is what it is.
What happened with you? So
yeah,
we would appreciate you guys' help. It just helps us to keep bringing you better and better material.
Yeah, and it has that this situation did light a fire under my ass to go, oh shit, you know, I need to double down. So we're going to be doubling down. We know we don't want to stop this, because after what just happened, if we were going to quit, it would have stopped us by now. That's for damn sure.
Well, in the end, we're content creators, in all honesty, in every sense of the word and other words. But I think I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys what Cody and I are working on, but we're working on a lot of stuff. You guys would be surprised. And it's not just this, it's a lot more.
Yeah.
So there's going to be some stuff that's going to come up. We're going to talk about it in the near future. But in the meanwhile, enjoy these episodes.
Yeah. Yep. This episode now was our comeback just to say howdy and thank you for sticking with us, because not only did we stick around, but we actually grew, and I love it. Keep subscribing, keep showing, keep doing all that stuff. I love it, and I'm inspired every day that you guys are around.
Yes, please share the episodes, guys. Please,
100%. And then next week we're gonna be talking with Alice for you guys. That show's fucking great. I just finished editing it down. It was so much fun. And then the following week we're gonna be off because I'm gonna be in Kentucky, so I'll be sending pictures and probably videos and uploading to the Facebook group. So if you haven't done that, go join the Facebook group, because we'll be doing that. As Ralph said, we're starting, people, and welcome to it, because with what we have planned, it's going to be a slow burn, but it's going to be a big hot burn when it comes to fruition. So if you guys want to be involved, buy any merch, spread the word, share, like, subscribe. We do have a donate link. If you feel we're worthy, donate. It's not required. It floors us every time, to be honest with you, but
it is appreciated.
It absolutely is appreciated every time. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you.
Action.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. I know it was a shorter episode. I'm really a crunch for time. I'm hitting the road. I'm going to hit the skies. I'll be posting pictures. Ralphie, I love you, brother. I'm so glad we're back doing this.
Love you too, bro. You know it. You know I'm happy. You know I'm proud. Proud of you, proud of us, proud of what we're doing. Proud of the fans that are watching, proud of the people that have subscribed to the channel. Thank you for supporting. We really, really do appreciate your support.
Absolutely.
And we're going to keep bringing content. So looking forward to more stuff. We're going to, probably we're going to be making announcements soon. You guys are going to see what I'm talking about. But anyway, until next time, continue watching, continue sharing. We love bringing you this show.
Take care of each other. Be good humans. Peace.